Hello and welcome to this week's edition of UFTV News. This week we will preview the upcoming mock election,
unveil the new campus police vehicle,
and catch up with the World Series and give you an update on Oiler football. I'm Heidi Paxson.
And I'm Darius Merriweather. The University of Findlay Media Network is set to host a mock election on campus this coming Tuesday, November 1st. Beginning at 10 a.m., there will be stations located in the AMU and Davis Street buildings where students and faculty can cast their votes for this year's presidential election. For most students, this will be their very first time voting, so they'll be able to mirror the process of actually voting in preparation for the election day on November 8th. There will be a gift card raffle as well as t-shirts that will be given out for the event. There will also be multiple politicians on campus for a meet and greet with students, including Findlay Mayor Lydia Mahalik, who will speak to students at the 4 a.m. in the AMU. For more information, please check out this week's edition of The Pulse.
The UFComm department has been making an effort this year to incorporate politics into the students' lives in and out of the classroom. The students are a part of the Political Communication Senior Seminar course. During each debate, one student represented the Republican Party, one represented the Democratic Party, and the third moderated the discussion. The class debate taught students how to act in a polite manner while talking about a very controversial election. Professor Amy Rogan says that this exercise helps students sift through some of the mixed messages that they may be getting from the campaigns.
I am thrilled with what our communication students are doing with the political process this fall. They have an opportunity that many of us haven't had over the years because this is such a historic election. And I think they've really embraced it and they've just run with it. They have a lot of plans coming up with the mock election and the student forums, and I'm just really excited to see how much they've gotten out of it.
Faculty members joined in on the fun and gave students both constructive criticism as well as positive feedback regarding the debates. This class activity prepared students for the Student Voter Forum that took place on Monday, October 3rd. The UF mock election will take place on November 1st. T-shirts and prizes will be handed out during this event, and all students are encouraged to attend and cast their vote. This is Heidi Paxson with UFTV News.
Last week, UFTV went political by helping inform voters about their candidates. The University of Findlay hosted a pair of debates recently as the candidates for the 83rd Ohio House of Representatives debated last Wednesday here on campus. Republican Robert Sprague defended his seat against incumbent Mary Harshfield. They discussed their stances on many issues such as the opioid epidemic, state education, and the recent legalization of medical marijuana. On Thursday, the candidates for the county commissioner debated here at school. Current Commissioner Mark Gazarek debated with the challenger William Batesman. The many issues discussed included flood control, the future of the juvenile court building, and recycling. Each candidate had their own ideas on the subject and were eager to present them. These debates were a great way for a voter to get to know the candidates.
So it's very important that these debates are held, which is why we fully support them and our partnership with the Courier and WFIN.
Camera one, that's me. Oh, me. And then it's camera two. Yes. You see it? UFTV looks forward to helping produce more debates. To watch these debates in full, visit youtube.com and search UFTV.
Coming up, we will unveil the new police cars at UF.
Underwriting provided by Heavenly Pizza, 1404 North Main Street, Findlay, 419-423-7494. UF students get 10% off with ID.
Why do I choose Union Bank? Convenience. At work, home, or out and about. I can check my balance from my smartphone, laptop, or tablet, and even deposit a check. I'll find convenient locations all across the region with a staff who cares, from my community, and a great network of ATMs. So there's always one close by. Visit theubank.com and see just how convenient your community bank is for you. Thank you, Omar. Member FDIC.
The University of Findlay has added a new police force on campus, and the new department has greeted this past week with a new ride. Last week during homecoming week, the university released a photo on social media showing the new police car. On the car, it has various decals that have the Findlay logo and saying police on both sides. By having this new car, they will promote safety for college students all around campus. Students and faculty will have to adjust to this new car driving on campus, but this will provide safety throughout the day and night for the whole campus.
It is now the time of year when children and adults alike dress up as their favorite hero, villain, candidate, or monster and set out to collect candy or just have a fun night with friends. That's right, it's almost Halloween, and some students may be looking for a Halloween costume to wear to an epic party. According to USA Today, some of the most popular costumes in 2016 include presidential candidates, Snapchat filters, Pokemon, Game of Thrones characters, and yes, creepy clowns. According to USA Today College, sales of clown masks are up to over 300% from 1 year ago. This is no doubt of the result of the creepy clown sightings in many communities over the last 6 weeks. In addition, with the rise of the popular app Pokemon Go, many people have chosen to suit up as their favorite character and go searching for candy. According to Jet.com, a creepy clown costume costs approximately $40, and a Pokemon costume will cost you around $50. Another popular costume that many adults are donning this year is a costume of Harley Quinn, the character from the movie Suicide Squad. According to USA Today College, for those looking for a cheaper alternative this Halloween season, a presidential candidate may be the way to go. According to Jet.com, Donald Trump masks range from $10 to $30. Depending upon the style that you choose, Hillary Clinton masks, according to Jet.com, are also in the same price range.
Intramural sports are key sports for fun for you here at the University of Findlay, but sometimes the fun can get out of hand. To start the year off, volleyball and football have been the first sports to begin the intramural year, and the competition between peers on campus have been high. Student workers are aware of the intense play and are handling it well.
If things get out of line, they kind of get warned early, but if it gets too far, Brian Golding's got a strict policy that they'll be kicked out of intramurals and banned from the FRC for a full year. So they take that pretty serious, and we usually don't have any issues.
These games are supposed to be a fun outlet for students, but student workers are aware of the competitive play, making the playing field safe for the future intramural year.
The University of Findlay's 2 English show teams started their seasons off with impressive wins. The Intercollegiate Horse Show Association brought 28 riders to compete at Stonegate Farm in Coolville, Ohio, on October 15th and 16th. The team was awarded a High Point Team Award both days with a total of 33 points and 36 points. Head coach Stephanie Letty was pleased and said, quote, "All of the team members stepped up in a big way and delivered very strong performances," end quote. The Intercollegiate Dressage Association traveled to Alabama College this past weekend and earned High Point awards both days of competition, with 16 points the first day and 14 points the second day. The IHSA and IDA both have the next competitions coming up quickly and will be prepping their riders and horses the most efficient way possible.
Artist Stand Fellows and author Michael Rosen visited University of Findlay's Lia Gallery to present their shared work. From October 3rd to the 28th, the Lia Gallery, located in the Virginia B. Gardner Fine Arts Pavilion, will be hosting the 2 new artists. Not strangers to UF, Fellows and Rosen visited the university in 2015 to speak as a part of the Book and Event series. Joining us again, though they held a public reception on Tuesday to share their work, having known each other since the 1980s. The 2 have collaborated on several books together, including The Horse People and The Tale of Rescue. Both can be found in the gallery.
University of Findlay students are no stranger to the grind of academia. As midterms and finals draw near, UFT reporter Kelsey Nevius takes a closer look at a helpful resource some students might not know about.
Old Main, the center point of the University of Findlay campus, housing plenty of classrooms and offices. But hidden beneath this building is a lesser-known gem of the academic system. Its name is the Academic Support Center, or ASC for short, and the Writing Center within is making students more comfortable with difficult papers.
The Writing Center is a place for students at the University of Findlay to go at any stage of their writing process to get feedback from a peer. So sometimes when students are in class, they regularly would get feedback from an instructor about their writing. And yet, sometimes it's useful to hear someone who's been in your position as a student and a writer giving advice.
And even if you're uneasy about getting peer reviewed, it might help you in the long run.
I'd say that's normal. I wish I could say the thing that would make them not apprehensive, but I don't have that magic. The thing I'd say is try it anyway, because usually what I hear is students saying, oh, I finally tried it, and I wish I'd done it sooner.
So, the key to Writing Center success, and in turn, the success of students like you, actually going to the Writing Center and taking part in sessions.
They just have to come down and try it. They can't be afraid to ask for help.
And the best part? You could become a partner of the Writing Center and not just go there for tutoring.
If I could add one more thing about the Writing Center, I would like to have UF students coming in thinking, maybe I'll be a Writing Center tutor.
For UFTV, this is Kelsey Nevius signing off.
It's that time of year again. Students and staff may find themselves starting to reach for the Kleenex box as the flu season rapidly approaches. Fortunately, the health center might have a solution for this problem. Once again, they'll be offering free flu shots to students at the university. For faculty and staff, the shots will only cost $15.
You can walk in the door, get a flu vaccine, and that's your best chance of fighting the flu. Also, good hygiene, washing your hands, getting plenty of rest, eating a really good, well-balanced diet can all contribute to fighting the flu.
With no appointment needed, students can stop by the Cassiano Health Center anytime during their regular business hours, which are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. weekdays. It just takes a few minutes and you'll be on your way to a flu-free winter.
When we return, we will give you updates on news from around the country.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Welcome back. For the first time since 2001, Apple's annual sales have gone down. The tech giant is being optimistic and has planned a big event that could turn things around. The holidays are just around the corner, and Apple products are always popular gifts. Analysts will be watching to see if sales drop is just a bug on the radar or a start of the decline.
The Cleveland Cavaliers opened up their season at home in downtown Cleveland at the Quicken Loans Arena against the New York Knicks. The Cavs held their ring ceremony before the game after winning the 2016 NBA Finals, their first in team history. The Cavs defeated the Knicks 117-88. Cleveland was led by LeBron James, who had a triple-double with 19 points, 14 assists, and 11 rebounds, and Kyrie Irving, who also had 29 points.
The Cleveland Indians and Chicago Cubs are currently tied at 1 game apiece in a 7-game series. Corey Kluber made history in Game 1 by being the first pitcher to throw 8 strikeouts in the first 4 innings of a World Series game. The Indians would go 1 to win a game, 1 behind the offense of catcher Roberto Perez. In Game 2, the Cubs offense came to life, putting up 5 runs behind the offensive effort of Kyle Schwarber. Game 3 is tonight in Chicago, and Games 4 and 5 will be played this weekend also in Chicago.
Coming up, we update you on the sports teams for UM. Stay tuned.
That I work hard for my money and deserve a reward, like Everyday Rewards Checking, a checking account that rewards you with a refund on your ATM charges. Plus, you can get paid, cash rewards or great interest rate rewards just for using your debit card or paying a bill online, right from your phone or tablet. Stop by the Union Bank today and ask about Everyday Rewards Checking, or visit us online. Your community bank.
Union
Member FDIC.
Biologistics is proud to support UFTV and the Findlay Media Network. Watch Oiler basketball live on uftv.findlay.edu.
For the 17th straight time, the University of Findlay football team defeated the Tiffin Dragons with the score 27-23. This moves their all-time record against the Dragons 24-1. In a tight contest that went down to the wire, the Oilers relied on a steady rushing attack and key stops on defense to pull out the victory on the road. Coach Keys was impressed with the Oilers defense, saying that when we start to click on both sides and feed off each other, that's what can happen. The University of Findlay Oilers improved their record to 4-4.
This week, the Oilers have another chance to clinch that signature win they have needed all season this Saturday against the number 2 ranked team and undefeated Grand Valley State Lakers. The battle this week will feature the Oilers going toe-to-toe with Lakers' high-powered defense. Coach Rob Keys stated that he believes that they are the best team in the league and probably the fastest defense we will face. Stepping up for the Oilers has been wideout Jason Moore, who is among the league's leaders in yards, and Brad Fenton, the senior defensive end, who has been on a tear since returning to the lineup after missing a few games due to an injury early in the year. The game will take place on Saturday, kicking off at 7 p.m. in Allensdale, Michigan.
UF Volleyball continues their success this season, while several of the Lady Oilers dominate in GLIAC stats. With only 6 GLIAC games left before the conference tournament, the Oilers have their eyes set on the number 1 seed, and they must beat their toughest rival, Wayne State. The ladies' success this far has been a tremendous team effort, with several players scattered over the leaderboards who are crucial pieces that head coach Wick Koljagoff can turn to. The Oilers couldn't beat Wayne State early this season, but they will take on the Warriors at home November 1st. That about wraps it up for this week's edition of UFTV News. I'm Darius Merriweather.
And I'm Heidi Paxson. Thanks for watching.
Underwriting is to UFTV what advertising is to commercial television. By sharing our costs, organizations can satisfy their corporate and marketing objectives through an association with UFTV programming. Our underwriting team can design a program that is custom made for you to reach your advertising goals on UF's media network, UFTV, The Pulse, or WLFC 88.3. To underwrite a program, contact UFTV at 419-434-5909.